All right, you guys, so let's see what I'm cooking today. It's Ackee. Ackee and what? Let's check out the fridge. Kind of skimp in here, but I'm sure there's some. Oh, yes. Saltfish, salted cod. I think we're going to make some Ackee and saltfish tonight. All right, so we got the black pepper here. We got the minced garlic. We got the scallion here, nice and fresh. We got the onion, got a tomato. We got some scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper. And we got some sweet pepper bells. All right, and let's see, do we have anything else? Yes, thyme. We don't have much time, but we have thyme seasoning. All right, don't pay attention to the sink. Anywho, I'm going to rinse off this salted fish just to get some of the extra salt off. And then I'm going to bring it to a boil in the pot. So let's put some water in a pot and put the saltfish and turn the heat up. Yes, so we can get it boiling. All right, let's cover it and wait a little bit. So here I am moving like a, oh, that was fast. So I cut up the scallions and now I'm going to continue to cut up the peppers. Here we are. Here they are looking so delicious. And here's the onions that I cut up. And here's the saltfish that is soaking now in cool water. And here's a tomato. And then what else? Oh, here is the scotch bonnet pepper for the spice. All right, so now I am, you call it flaking or something with the saltfish. Taking off the saltfish, removing it from the skin and from the bones. So making sure there's no bones in the saltfish because you don't want to choke while you're indulging in this delicious dish. So here I am just taking little pieces off, and here it is in the pot. Well, on the plate, paper plate. All right, so let's get some oil. I'm going to use avocado oil. I'm going to throw a generous amount in the pot, and here is a new can. Here's my new can opener. It's from Kitchen Mama. Actually, it's from Amazon. So I had a manual one before. I'm not sure why I had it, but I'm excited. I was excited to use this my first time. So, all right, now what we're going to do is we're going to pour the ackee into this, what do you call it, strainer? Yes, strainer, drainer. Yes, strainer, not drainer. Because we want to rinse it off to get some of the some of the salt off of the ackee. You know, you use salt to preserve foods, so we want to make sure we're rinsing it. And here it is. All right, so everything's in the pot now. The garlic's there, the thyme, the oil, the onion, the tomato, all the peppers, the scallion. I think we named everything so far what's in this frame right now. So we're sauteing it a little bit. We want to get these vegetables from crunchy to tender. Right now there's the not sweet, but the scotch bonnet peppers, and then now I'm throwing in the saltfish. All right, so now I'm going to flavor the saltfish with all these natural flavors that I've already added to the pot with the oil so that everything can soak in. The salt can now, be spread amongst the vegetables and the vegetables amongst the saltfish. So this is looking good so far. We want to make sure that we're just continuously mixing so every bit gets a dash, right? We don't want a saltfish out here without any flavors on it at all. All right, so what's next? We're going to add the ackee. All right, now it looks like, what do you call that? Eggs. And it looks like scrambled eggs. It's not scrambled eggs. The texture might be similar, but the taste, I don't even know how to describe the taste of ackee. But nonetheless, this is a dish. Ackee is one of Jamaica's national, well, ackee and saltfish, I believe, is Jamaica's national dish. So here I am, representing. So what we want to do is when we're stirring this, we don't want to stir it like soup. You want to do a little flip because the ackee, is not as fresh as I'd like, and I don't want it to mash up or break up too much than it already is going to do, because it's not a fresh batch of Ackees. It's candid. So, candid camera. Anyways, so here I am just mixing it up a little bit, trying to make sure that the Ackee gets its flavors as well. So we could throw it on top of this nice rice. Please do not fault me for using a rice cooker. I am on a time frame, or I like convenience, whichever one sounds better. But the rice cooker is a lifesaver. I'm able to cook rice and get a good solution every time, or get a good batch every time. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're adding the black pepper, dash, 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 dash. This is pretty much, oh no, I guess the thyme too. But the thyme and the black pepper are pretty much the only two dry seasonings that I used. You can use fresh thyme, but I find that fresh thyme, for me, doesn't really last long. So here's the final product.